80, both those guys inside. So we ran the ball well enough to get people, coming downhill, and then our play action stuff, as you saw, shots down over the middle, they were there. Defensively, I thought we swarmed the football for the most part and made some great plays, in the second half. And we played well on defense all year. We took a little step back last week for whatever reason, but we played pretty good defense this whole year.
Keep talking about what you saw in Keith Parker today. What's it like?
Unbelievable. He's a leader, and this was it for him. And it was important for me and the coaches to send our seniors out with bragging rights in this series. Hey, the young guys, they're going to get to go have this 3-4 more years. Okay, the seniors aren't, and they hammered us up here 2 years ago. One of the worst defeats I've ever been involved in, and we went down there and got after them and embarrassed them. This was the rubber match, and I wanted to make sure that we sent our seniors out that way. And Keith took it upon himself to make sure that he was going to do everything he could. This was his last shot. This was their last shot in playing in the Georgia Dome, and they wanted to make it right, and they did. Really happy for the seniors, and that was the first thing I told them before we went outside. I said, "We got your back, seniors. And these young guys are going to make sure that you guys go out of here a winner with bragging rights against Georgia Southern."
Well, what was the first thing you said in the locker room then?
I don't even remember.
You got a big win, Coach.
Right.
It's never easy stepping into a situation like this. But getting this win and then still having one left for the season, what does it mean for the program overall?
Well, it means everything. It shows whoever's going to be the next head coach here. It's going to show him the type of guys he has here. There's good kids in this program, and we have had a lot of injuries. And the sky's the limit here. And with with the addition of purchasing Turner Field, that's going to level the playing field in recruiting. Because what that does for young people, 17 to 19 years old, and their parents, it shows a commitment to excellence. And that's just the way it is. It started in the SEC years ago with this arms race for facilities, and it's a big deal. And if you don't have them, then people that are buying and shopping, they're saying, where's the commitment here? We don't see it. So it's hard to tee it up against some of those other schools that have the big time facilities and whatnot. So, that with Turner Field and the caliber of athlete we have right here, and we still need a couple more, but we had a really good recruiting class last year, and we've had a couple, good recruiting classes prior to that. So with the type of caliber of player they have here, the chance to move into a top-notch facility, this can take off. I've heard somebody, Quiet Giant or something like that, that's legit. That's not BS. That's legit.
Talk about the job of your secondary today. Basically, shut down the passing attack and making them one-dimensional with the run.
I go against those guys every day. 16 and 10. You know what I'm talking about. And they're as good as there is. Believe me. There's some good DBs in this conference, but they've made Robert Davis a lot better receiver. They made Juwan Nobles a lot better receiver. And we make them a better DB because that's a lot of talent on the field right there. Those guys maybe can play on Sunday. And when you go against somebody that good and that challenging, and it gets heated now. We've had some heated battles over the years with those guys because they're all proud and they all compete. It just makes you better and better. And when you get those kind of numbers, that type of talent, then you're going to win games.